so I'll let that marinate for next week.
Maybe 20
Marinate
people is
or
what you're saying.
marinade?
Nate.
And a marmalade.
Marmalade. Let's go fall down and go.
Ash kittens of porpoise or a dolphin or something. That's crazy.
I'm willing to dedicate an hour of wipes to Mythic, so as long as we have the group, we can do it.
I'm down.
I'm up.
Thought you were sideways.
Oh shit, I need to change my fucking talent.
Why is it attacking me?
I have my Mythic
No,
plus shit.
Izzy. No, Izzy.
Is Dash coming?
I'm not sure what he's doing. He's in the other room. Let me holler at him here.
I have one healer.
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna.
coming.
Bye. It's all on you, Rend.
Yes.
Someone let me die again.
I was healing you.
Thank
You're
you.
squishy.
I know I am. Even though I got this damn upgrade when I got my neck piece up to 50, still squishy.
I keep forgetting to go to the Heart Forge to activate it.
You should definitely go to the Heart Forge to activate it.
Yep, I did that already.
I need to go get the quest for being 60.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, I'm not too far from 60.
Pago, when do you think you're gonna retire?
At 67, 10 years.
Oh, gotcha.
It's terrible.
Are you gonna stay in Florida?
Yeah,
It's a place to retire, right?
I mean, he lives in Florida. I don't think he wants to retire there, maybe. I don't know.
That's the place that you go to after you retire.
Yep. He's already there. So he's ahead of the game.
I thought that's the place you went to
Plans ahead.
die.
Yeah, that too.
That too, right?
I can get
That's an old
it.
folks home.
In that order. You retire, go to Florida.
Old folks
Die.
home.
You're not old, Rend, and you live there.
Yeah. I am old.
At least the
Oh,
cost
man.
of living in Florida is a lot more manageable than California.
That's
Also
the truth.
state
Yes, it
taxes.
is. And it's where we live now is a lot cheaper than Panama City Beach, where I used. What's gas prices in Texas now?
Cheap.
Define cheap though.
I think it's like 235.
228.
Like where it is in Florida.
I'm in
It's like
Houston.
I'm at-
228.
So
I'm at 241 in my town, and then we're you drive through Palaca, it's 239.
and
I
then
don't worry
in
about
Panama
gas
City
prices
Beach,
anymore.
it's above 280 right now. I think.
In California, it's like $5.
I don't worry about gas prices anymore.
Yeah, but we don't care about California.
Yeah, Zoltar, we know you have an electric car. You charge up, but you still cost money though.
I worry about electrons.
I like my hybrid. It's really good gas mileage. They made one college free.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Wanna buy healers down here? That would be nice.
We were
Who needs
doing
heals?
Oh yeah.
I'm healing Rend.
Next time I get one of
literally
those things,
dumping
I'm running
heals in
towards the
God.
healers.
I'm not making a dent, so
You guys split up.
This spell dash red.
I mean, it's not like I was doing 40k heals on my own, I'm just saying.
Or don't.
OP.
Wow.
I'm not running back.
She did not like me.
I do not have a cauldron.
I'm running out of mana, Ren.
Copy that.
It's okay. I
Where's
just
the dead?
took threat from the tanks.
I was dead, so I
They
don't know.
pulled red from the dead tank.
Thank you.
I'll be right back when I'm grabbing you a drink.
Don't go the wrong way, as you're gonna pick up ads.
I'm coming back this way.
I saw you kind of lingering to the left. I'm like, no.
Oh, I was about to res people, but everybody was alive.
You're welcome, Izzy.
Thanks.
Alright, let's pull. Holy shit, Fuzzy.
What happened?
100,000
Look at his
damage.
DPS.
97k.
I don't even see
Nice we can do that on
red
the
line.
ball.
You must have flipped a nice dice.
Thank you, assassin.
Got some new gear.
It's a good thing Outlaw got nerfed, huh?
That's why I went assassin.
Oh, you're
Now
assassin.
you're doing crazy DPS.
What is that, fan of knives all the way?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm kiting. I'm slow.
Let's put monk in the middle.
I would probably move him out of that.
Oh, I was waiting for him to come to me.
We all have our parts to play.
Thaz, heal, please.
So, my child.
So we can have two groups and make this easier.
Yes, my queen. I sacrifice all
Res the dead, please.
to serve
Sure, I'm glad that Thaz is fungible.
Gaze
He's
upon
fungible?
true
Yes.
devotion,
Good luck. We'll see how my healing does. You better put me with somebody.
I mean, expendable,
Each of a queen.
No, fungible.
fungible.
Refundable?
Rocks are down the middle.
We must stop the flow of energy from this chamber.
Alright, who's on what side?
Working on it.
Thank you, sir. You're a scholar and a gentleman.
I try. Okay, so each side has one rogue. 1 and 3 is going to be on left side, blue side.
You said 1 and 3 left.
Yeah, 1 and 3 left, 2 and 4 right, condom side.
You should probably put a tank on both.
No! I refuse.
Please.
Honestly, it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, not really. Since we don't have to get ads. Alright,
Do you
Dash,
even
you're on
need
my
two
side.
tanks here?
Yep, I see that.
I mean, it might even be better if we're together, but
Do you
no.
even need two
Did you
tanks?
say
for this
anything
fight?
about a cauldron?
Yeah, you do. There's a ton swap at Tight Fist.
Oh.
Yeah, are we dropping a cauldron before I use my flask?
Assuming we have one.
I
This
don't
Michael
have a
doesn't have-
big one.
I
I
got a
have an
big one.
old one.
I have a big one.
Are we still talking
Whoa.
about Cauldron? Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't think we are.
down there.
Yes,
Alright.
we have to. If he's
I don't know if
talking
I want to
about
hear about your big one.
Alright, drop it by the lock closet.
Me and Lock.
Lock closet.
Or the lock.
The,
Lock's
Booger.
the
not
crack
bad.
rocks.
The booger hole is what he's
Pop
talking
rocks.
about.
The cookie oven.
Appreciate you, fam.
You're a good person.
Alright, let me see if I have any food. Give me a second. All the stuff that people donated.
Does anybody have a mailbox? I forgot to grab the food
I
that I
have
bought.
75 food if anybody needs it. Dropping it by Cauldron.
Dash, come
Sure.
to me.
That one is thanks to Mystique.
Thank you, sir.
Oh shit, let me put my UIs up and then reload.
Your urinary tract infection?
Last time when we started the battle on Tuesday in normal, my panels disappeared. So I stopped healing like 3 minutes in.
Good stuff.
Mystique, wrong side. Go left side.
Do you have your loot your loot spec set up right?
Yeah, it's set to balance. I mean, it can be set to balance or resto. The gear is the same.
Okay, didn't know. Everybody's ready? Countdown.
No, no countdown. Not ready.
You clicked ready.
I clicked ready before I reloaded by accident. Now I'm ready.
Timer. I'll take him first.
Alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here.
Spell dash one, please. Thank you.
Take him.
Got him.
Again?
Take him.
Taunt. Busy healer rotation. Who has it first?
I'll take it first as you.
Oh,
Alright, there you go.
alright. Thras, Karumi,
Connie.
Ellis,
Take 'em.
me.
Please call her beforehand so we don't double dip. Split soon. Get ready. Let the rogues go first so we can let them do their thing.
Dispel Pykel, please.
Taunt. Here comes.
Let's see where it's at.
Probably your side again.
Yeah, our side.
Side.
Rogues go in. Do your thing.
Coming.
Why did we do that? Okay, big.
Every stack.
Interrupt, interrupt.
Izzy, come on. No.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Alright, get boss.
I can never get over there. I was totally alive running to the circle.
I have him.
Alright, I'll take him
Back
when
to your
you call.
sides.
We still have ads alive though.
On it.
Cooldown. Extended cooldown.
Right, so that means Ellis is next, or who's next?
For me.
Steve.
Taunt.
Tony. Izzy, what is going on here?
The tornado threw me into another tornado.
Right, well, we're 3 healing, so that's gonna be fun.
Taunt.
Take him.
Dispel Pykel. Thank you.
Taunt.
Tony.
Next trap.
Right. See if it's in the same spot.
Move Krumi.
No, our side. Sorry, right.
Yeah.
Every second.
Make sure those interrupts are going off. Get those out. Get those.
HD, no. I need this. I need. Yep. Please, offer me things.
Cool down.
There's Kurumi's cooldown.
I'll get boss.
Finish him off. These out. Don't go before they're. Okay, we're good.
Taunt.
Tony. Take it. Or, never mind, I walked in.
Not bad.
I walked into him, that's why I got knocked back.
On it.
Okay, now I got knocked back.
Taunt.
Taunting.
You can do it before next.
Take
Got
him.
him.
Good
Good job,
job.
guys.
You need a 430 head.
Me, I don't know what the abilities are on it. Let me look. Can you look at? Actually, I should be able to see it in the journal.
I linked it.
I'll give me a second. I got something I gotta take out.
Actually, I'm good with the helmet I have. Thank you.
Alright.
I got a haste mastery belt. I'm not sure if you can use. Actually, I'm gonna keep it for the haste.
Mine's better anyway.
Let's go to the other opposite side so we don't have to pull these ads. For the people that are on the right stairs.
I can step out for about 30 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yep. Make sure you're hearth out.
I'm Hearthing now.
We're just portal.
You want a portal?
Yeah, please. 150 gold. 150,000 gold, I mean.
We had a deal, Ishara. Give me the power you promised.
Oh, I intend to. I merely wanted our guests to bear witness to your glorious ascension.
No! Not like this! What are you doing to me?
You ask to be powerful, Priscilla. Consider our bargain complete.
Are the rogues doing their thing to click the bubbles?
You said go left, right?
How?
Already done.
No, I said left on the stairs, not in here.
Oh. Half of us were confused by that.
I was still downstairs trying to figure out loot. And Phoenix is trying to find a way to get up there.
Are we doing rolls then?
Nobody sent me anything, so that would be a no.
Do you guys need something to be rolled for? Send it to Thad.
Alright, going. Alright, pulling. We need healers over here. Don't pull the bottom yet.
Somebody want to sue this guy? He's kind of mad.
And our brick wall boss.
Yeah, we can do this guy.
I think somebody brought a sledgehammer.
And in true fashion, Gummy posting it late.
Wait, did we do rolls already, or?
No, because I hadn't gotten sent anything.
Oh. Well, I sent you something.
Just now.
Yeah.
Like,
That's why he said late.
4 minutes after, like, the thing ended.
Scummy just said you were sending it.
It was sending. It's on dial-up.
Your brain's on dial-up.
We need to make sure that these freaking things are being taken care of. If they're not broken, we're not going to be able to down this boss. So that is a primary mechanic to this boss. You need to follow that, please. As soon as those things are going off, you stop what you're doing and you take care of them.
Are we trying the zone strategy?
I want to go just regular because in normal that failed miserably. The way that I do it, I steed out as a tank, figure out where the buddy is, and then immediately head to a coral. Even if we're on the same coral, we can just modify the lining of it to kill the coral. Place marker. I mean, by now you guys should know what rotation we're going anyways. Does anybody need a second for the cooldowns to come back? Well, Phoenix isn't even here.
Hey, D, can I try to take him first?
Yup. But that's gonna throw off our taunt rotation.
It's gonna make it so you get the laser and you're more mobile than me because you can switch the direction of your horse, and I can't switch the direction of my horse.
Okay.
That's how. It'd be easier for you to spot people too.
Right, everybody's ready. Countdown. Pay attention to mechanics, please. This is a very heavy mechanics. Don't get tossed up in the air.
5,
That's useless damage.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bubble. Don't get tossed in the air.
Get ready to take him.
Got him.
Cooldown.
Karumi, you're gonna be next.
Let me take that bubble.
I got this next finding bubble. Got it.
No, aren't you? Wait. Alright, pop hero, cool down. Don't absorb the bubble.
Yeah, I see what I did wrong, dude.
Alright, take him.
Got him.
Get the colors up.
Somebody in red is. Gotta move faster. Like that is terrible, guys. Next one, we have to get those last two. Absolutely have to get them.
Take him.
Got boss.
Got him.
Take him.
Got red.
I don't have speed. I don't have. All right, perfect. Good job. Back to boss. Armor's about to break.
I'll keep.
55%. That's excellent. Good job. Keep it up. Gotta be on bubble soaking rotation. Briny soon.
Cool down.
My cooldown's next.
They're all clustered,
Got him.
guys.
Got him.
All the coral is clustered. It should be nice and easy.
Bubbles, bubbles, go get them now. Don't let them touch the boss.
We should be switching on the Barney Bubbles too.
And they
We're
touch.
still in.
I'm trying, man.
Like I just got out.
Cooldown.
I got it.
Wait to taunt. Wait to.
Yeah, let me know. You're gonna get Barney next. Move him.
Take him.
Cooldown.
Stack it up. Stack it up. Stack it up quickly. Somebody didn't make.
I'm sorry, I used my feather.
Cool down.
Get her up as soon as it's done. We already lost Cycles. Get her up.
It's cool.
Soak. You gotta soak. Healer cooldown. Who has next? Okay.
Remy, do you have
Just wipe it. We already lost after the raid. Like everybody has to be responsible for their own mechanics.
Yeah, but I still see people not switching to Brandon Bubble and just tunneling on ball.
Yeah, we can't do that. We have to get those people immediately out. If anybody needs to change their talents to make their numbers go up better, we need that to be done. Everybody needs to be pushing 20k or higher. I got a feast if you guys need it. It's 75 though. Can we get a mass rest, please?
Thank you.
If you guys pop your cooldowns at the beginning, you're not gonna have it for the burst period. Is that right?
You do what?
If you pop your cooldowns at the beginning, you won't have it for the burst phase whenever the armor's broken, right?
It depends on the class, I think.
But I mean, doesn't it kind of equal out because we burn her shield down just as quick or damage done?
Well, you're not necessarily looking to burn the shield down because we have no problems burning that down in about 2 minutes. What you're looking is to burn her health down after the shield is gone. So if you reserve your cooldowns until that burn phase, her health will go down much lower than what we're getting it to.
That's what I was trying to ask.
Another thing too, who here is not using pre-pots?
Everyone.
I wouldn't say everyone. There's only 4 of us using them.
Right. But that's pretty much.
I mean, it
Bullshit,
was
yeah.
it was. I missed my pre-pot that time, but I'm using them.
I didn't make them to use them. I just.
I'm mainly talking to the DPS. I mean, the healers do their own thing. You guys got it. So, keynote, guys, if you use your pre-pot at 2 when D does the countdown timer, when her shield comes down, your pre-pot is ready to use on the burn phase also.
Right, because she
Only
goes
if
into.
someone doesn't pull early, though. This is what happened last time.
We didn't pull early.
No one
You guys-
pulled early.
You're
It
talking
got
about a
pulled
second.
on to.
Talking about a second there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not pulling at the beginning, so.
Basically,
Alright,
because I don't wait till 1. At 2, you hit your button because you've got a minute on it. And then, when the encounter gets pulled, then you do your thing.
Right, because when the armor break happens, it's before 2 minutes pass by, I'm assuming. So, if your cooldowns aren't ready by then, don't use them at the beginning, because we need them for that burn phase. And we just have to clean up everything else. You guys have to not be too far away to where you can't bring your bubble in, because if you leave it somewhere else, you're going to die. And that's a DPS healer, whatever, that we're not going to be able to use. And we shouldn't be scattered everywhere, because the placement of the corals is not based on where you're standing. They just randomly spawn. Win on Lucane. Win on Lucane.
Komi, why didn't you get 2 flasks out of the cauldron?
What?
I dropped a cauldron before the last boss.
I got 3.
He's talking about potions.
Oh, potion. No. Oh, okay, potion's my bad.
Whoa! Look at those procs.
Where are you?
Whoa! Look at that 8 proc. That's crazy.
Okay, Lucane's not responding. I'm removing
I
him.
want Izzy to make my potions.
Oh, he went
Holy
bio.
shit, that's way better than what I have. I've only got one that does, well,
Well, we'll bring him on the next pull.
Why does mine have an X?
Have to wait for it to switch.
thank you.
He's back.
I'm trying to find him. Oh, there he is.
I got him. He was still in the instance. I clicked on him and then invited him.
These big gaps between pulls need to stop. Everybody's ready. Randa's picking a boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good job on those bubbles. Don't get tossed up. And somebody got tossed up. I got him.
Take him. Meta 1. Let me know when you went Tom.
That's fine, it'll be at the next transition.
Oh, that's
Cool down.
Remy, you're next.
Armor should be breaking soon. Pop hero. Icons are gonna happen soon. Just let me hold them. I got it.
Yep.
Take them.
Got him.
Go. We gotta go and get these done. Whoever's green, yeah. Perfect on green. We almost got it.
White was okay.
It's blue. I promise you it's blue.
It's white.
Alright, stop chatting.
Taunt.
I got boss. Guys gotta shift more.
One's right next to the boss. Everybody switch to Brian and Bubble, please. Call your taunt.
Take them.
Got him.
Gotta clear those
Green,
two.
going
Somebody needs to go to the right one. Perfect.
Get them all.
I think so, yeah. Armor's break. Got her to 49. That's 6% more than we had before. How many stacks do you have?
Just one. I'll keep the Brian and Bubble.
Bubbles, guys. Bubbles, go soak. Don't get tossed up.
Taunt.
I got him. You guys need to switch to that. Get him out of me.
Everybody switch. Call your taunt.
That's fine. Get ready to soak those bubbles.
Cool down.
Take them. You're stack on me. Stack on star. Get us out immediately. Keep on following these mechanics and we have this. No one can die.
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
I'm gonna go. Never mind. They got it. Keep moving them. Keep moving them past these coral. As soon as the icons trigger off, you have to get these things and we'll survive.
Remy, your cooldown, please.
Got it.
Keep shifting. Don't get tossed up. Get them up. Up offensive cooldowns. Nuke the shit. Need Ellis up. Somebody needs to get him. Oh, in 19 seconds. Call your taunt.
No, I got him up.
Don't get tossed up.
Taunt.
I got boss. I got boss.
Blue.
Get those guys. We have to get.
Okay, whoever had blue, you gotta move. You can't send them on there.
Take
Who's
them.
got a cooldown?
Take them. Take them. Stack on star. Stack on star. Get us out, please.
I'm gonna die.
Anybody have a cooldown?
Come on.
57
I
seconds.
got boss.
will.
Okay.
I got
Brent
boss.
has red. Brent has red. Yeah, we got one.
Oh, this is definitely a wipe. On the next one, we have to get all of them. Don't get tossed up. Don't get tossed up. Healers, get ready for cooldowns on these on this next slap. Soak those bubbles, please. Cooldowns need to be going off now. I'm dead.
Cooldown.
Yeah, I'm done.
The shield's gonna be full.
I couldn't get over to you guys.
Yep, shield's full. Is anybody able to call out when those stupid markers come out? Because people are just losing their heads when that happens. Was that 22%?
Yeah.
It's the people who don't know which direction to go, and they just run in a random direction. So
Can they be stacked any tighter?
The only times we separate them is when the stupid corals are really on top of the boss. So we're trying to avoid the spheres getting to the boss.
By barnacles, do you mean the bubbles?
he means
The crap
the
on the floor.
grass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tanks should be able to just walk in them.
Yeah, as soon as those
So-
icons come on your head, guys, you need to stop. I don't care what your numbers look at that point. You have to follow mechanics. That last part where we got like none of the freaking corals, that was terrible. The reason why is that each single coral brings out the little bubbles that come out, and if they touch the boss, it refills the shield. And if her shield gets refilled, we're not going to be able to down this boss.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Ren needs a break, so. Somebody that's looking at the timers, can they please call out when those icons come up? As soon as that happens, everybody needs to stop and follow mechanics.
I mean, tanks should be able to look at timers.
I'm not looking at timers when I'm trying to survive.
Yeah, but all you have to do is move them around in a circle and do a tank swap.
Yeah, the other tank could probably do it. I'm calling out when the briny bubbles are coming. I'm calling out to go grab crap. Like I can't call everything.
People should know when they have the bubbles and just know where to stack because they have a huge aura around them.
Right, except for they're not making it.
The problem is they listen to DBM first and they don't think, because DBM says get away from other people.
That could be it too. Now we shouldn't be spread very, like, max distance for range. They shouldn't be. If we stack a little bit tighter, I don't know if those things that toss you up in the air, I mean, obviously they're going to be chosen on somebody. They don't just randomly appear in random spots. If you guys move as a unit, then that makes it easier to avoid them. I still see people getting tossed up because they're not stopping to what they're doing to move.
It's not hard. They're not really hard to avoid. If I can do it, anybody can.
What aren't hard to avoid?
But the things that toss you up in the air, they're easy to avoid.
Yeah, you just gotta strafe. I marked myself in Thas. Maybe we can try to coordinate a range healer group for a stack spot. And we should be starting as a range healer group. We should be starting like over here anyway. So that way we don't have to do a lot of movement to begin with.
Okay, that's a good suggestion.
Well, because you waste, we have a lot of casters. We waste we waste probably a couple good casts from each player just moving to this spot in the beginning.
Yeah, that
And
is
that's
true.
probably a good 2 to 300k DPS just for moving. We should probably be using Harrow in the second bubble phase, not the first.
By the time the second phase happens, we already have five or four people dead.
Well, if we have 5 or 4 people dead, chances are we're not going to down this boss anyway.
That is correct.
By that point. So.
Can we get a repair bot, please?
5, 4.
I'm not sure if
3,
anybody can make those. I know
2,
somebody could.
1.
Ash kitten.
Alright, it's coming.
Thank you. Ellis and Karumi, are you guys here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to change this up a little bit. Ellis, I don't know about you, but my cooldown sucks because I start to cast it and I can't get through the whole channel because we have to move.
Yeah,
So
I was going
we're
to
gonna
bring that
have-
up last time. I normally, well, since I go first, I normally pause, which sucks, but I don't hit my cooldown until the one of those swirls hits the ground. When I see him, I move, and then I hit it.
Let's let Karumi go first and Ellis, you go second. I'm hoping that Karumi just pops it. It's not channeled. That by the time it gets to the we need it again, hopefully hers will be off cooldown if we run into like an emergency because mine sucks.
Yeah, mine's not
All
channeled. Just drop.
Yeah, hopefully your 3 minutes will be up by the time we need it again, and that way you can just pop it and keep on healing. And mine, because I've been popping mine, and then I have to move, and then it doesn't do as much good. And I'm popping my second one, and then I've used 2 cooldowns.
So Ellis,
Yo.
if you find that you're channeling tranquility and a swirl appears under you. Immediately hit your flourish. It will extend the cooldown for 8 seconds, and you can move. So that way you don't waste any of it. That's the only remedy to that issue I can see.
I mean, it's not much for me to just move. I just because those swirls normally pop off.
Yeah, but
right
the
when I
problem
need the
is
cooldown.
it's not hard for you to just move if you're already channeling your tranquility is what I'm saying.
Right.
Just hit your spring or hit your flourish if it's off cooldown to extend it. That way, if you move, none of the healing is lost from that cooldown. If it's like halfway through or whatever, if it's like half a second or a second, you're not going to lose much there. But if it's like halfway through and you have to, that's like your emergency oh shit button for tranquility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think hopefully, by the time we need a second cooldown, hopefully we don't have to move as much. And I'm going to try to hold off on using mine a little bit until after the swirls come out to see if I can keep from wasting.
Alright, this is gonna be for Paul. Everybody's ready.
Oh, wait. Can we start with the range on my location?
Or we'll let him
Triangle?
know because most of the people weren't there. He's suggesting that we
So
go to that side
range and healers. Range and healers only. It's not melee, not tanks.
This is to keep range casting when they pull.
Right, so you're not moving and following.
Right. And then we're also going to try to move as a group.
That would help us out a lot. And you guys don't need to be at max distance. This fight, you shouldn't be at max distance. The only times you have to spread is for the icons or to go soak the stupid bubbles. And only one bubble per person because it puts the debuff on you. So everybody needs to participate. Alright, cool down.
See?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're fine.
Alright, here goes. Countdown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep grouped up on the mark. If you're not grouped up on the marks, you're wrong. Yeah, everybody on the mark.
I got him.
Call your next on.
Alright, group up again.
Kermie pops her cooldown by the way.
Yep.
Group up again.
Armor's breaking soon.
Group up again.
Pop your up.
Two bubbles by the.
Do we
You cannot.
Let it
you
hit.
ignore them. You ignore them.
Oh,
Sorry.
Take
Got her.
Who's got blue?
I'm blue. I'm already behind something. We got half of them are fucking not guys. Come on.
I got one shot by something.
Got boss. Get him up. Gotta get him out immediately so we can DPS the boss.
And
She's getting shielded again soon. Take
I got
boss.
Okay, I got yellow. I'm going long.
Red is far. Yep.
Blue stick.
Okay, blue got 2.
We missed 1.
Okay, she's getting armor again.
Yeah,
Got her down to
percentage-wise.
52.
All right, range, group up again.
Follow the
Group
group
up
method,
again.
please. For rain.
All right, group up again. Try to stay in the Healy circles if you...
Bubbles, go soak him, please, melee.
All right, group up again.
I got boss.
Range, group up again.
Everybody switch to Brian Bubble. Oh, you're talking.
Yeah, I will. Had to go soak bubble. Which is healers rotations on the. Thank you. Wait for the debuff to trigger off for Briny Bubble. Soak those guys, soak. Take them. Star, stack on star if you have the debuff.
Who has for cooldown?
I do. Casting it now.
Like, you have to do it earlier than that, people are almost dead.
I was trying to get out of crap.
Soak bubbles. I already soaked one. Melee, go.
I can't take any more. I got 3.
I grabbed 2.
I got 2.
Cooldown.
Okay, we got 4, 5, 6 dead. Go ahead, wipe it.
I had to take 3 because there was like nobody around to soak them.
Well, if you let it get past you and get to melee, I was trying to soak one.
All right, so I'm not gonna call it the range anymore. So the basic idea is that we keep stacked together a little bit ahead of the boss as he's moving around the room, and then we also stay stacked. We spread for the rippling tide, the swirlies, and then we stack right away after that into the healing circles.
Yeah, the beginning of that was great. After that, when it came to breaking off to go and kill the coral, that was terrible.
Yeah, we didn't get enough taken out at the beginning, and it just kind of progressively got worse because of the bubbles from there.
It got terrible because at the beginning there were like 5 of them that were still left, which means more of the shits that we gotta soak, which messes up the mechanics.
If we put out the markers, the red, green, yellow, blue markers all in that circle again, can we?
We tried that and it went horribly wrong.
Flask check.
Check your own flask.
Well, I mean, part of that is you shouldn't be using markers for it.
Because we shift the room and the markers aren't going to help.
The room shifts every time the boss moves. So right changes, left changes, middle changes.
That it changes, but it's not about whether it's on your left or your right. It's more about like where red always stays on, like over here close to where you're standing. It's like always. So anytime you get red, I guess that doesn't work.
Oh, so here's how it's supposed to work. So if Kurumi is the boss, Kurumi is Mark's skull right now, and red is moving right. I'm facing the boss, right? Red is moving right. So red's gonna branch off in this direction, right?
Right.
And then if yellow and green are on the boss, they're gonna branch off, but kind of in the middle. I mean, they'll probably go left or right, but just to kind of field that zone. And then if they're blue, then they go left.
This might be more simplistic and easier. Hear me out. So I got the moon, condom, diamond, and star out. So let's say 2 people get tagged with blue. The only area of the field they field is between the wall and moon and condom, regardless of position of the boss. If you get, like, let's say red and yellow, you field between moon and star and condom and diamond, regardless of position of the boss. That's where you go.
That's what I was thinking. I just didn't know how to. It's like those markers always stay the same. And so if I call out, hey, Izzy's going to star, or Izzy red, or red star. So whoever's got red can try to look and keep away from wherever I'm going to try to intercept some. If I say, hey, I'm going to star, Thas says, hey, I'm going to moon, green going to moon, then whoever's got green can try to look. You know where moon is, you know where you're going, stand on the other side of.
See, and I can understand what Izzy's saying. What the biggest problem we're having is let's say 2 people get tagged with blue. Both of them wind up going to the far side because you don't know. A lot of people, when it first kicks off, since we have a limited amount of time, don't have time to see who has the other one. So to say,
I mean, range should always haul ass to the back. That's what they should always do.
That's true. But what if 2 ranged are the ones that get the same color?
Then they need to think outside the box and figure out where one of them went.
Yeah,
They
but
should
I
easily
think
be able to see each other then.
I think sectioning it off to, like,
It's all melee too.
left of the, like, the big purple circle there that the boss is on, left of that is a certain color or 2 colors. Right of that little circle is another 2 colors, and then the center is the remainder, and then they can branch out a little bit, 5-10 yards left or right if they need to. That would help to coordinate, what colors belong where, to make it more organized, as opposed to everyone just running around with their head cut off.
Yeah, I think if we had a couple of markers, like, spread out and say, just at least stick with the ranged. Hey, if a range gets a marker and a mage, you can blink. Mystique says, blue going to moon. Whoever else has got who's else got blue, you should automatically know where Mystique is going, and you're going to try to position yourself to take out as many as you can.
Well, we could do it a different way, Izzy. We don't necessarily need markers. The center, that center thing acts as a natural marker. The person that's going long, where, depending on where the boss is, could say, blue going to door. We know there's only one door.
Right.
So, and then the other person could be, blue going to back. So I think that would be easier and more conducive to the mechanic.
Or say in front of boss or back of boss. I think the ranged couple should try to make an effort to call out just simple, like Tess said, blue go into door. We've got to communicate in short something other than nothing.
Well, the sad part about that is the reaction time is like 3 seconds. So if we have everybody calling that out, no one's going to understand what the hell just happened there.
I know, but I don't. Hopefully, I mean, the only point is to hopefully say something, because nothing isn't getting us.
Well, the first one that we did was perfect. So whatever the hell you guys did, I guess your heads were clear. That went perfect.
Oh no, we missed one on the first one.
On the first attempt?
Yeah, we missed one that was by the door.
Right, but we got it on the next
right,
the next color.
Essentially, we want to make sure we clear out almost everything on the first pull, so that limits how many of the little bubbles get generated from the boss's stomp. Because more bubbles that we got to absorb is more people that need to soak them. If we start getting people 2 to 3 stacks, they're going to be dead.
Oh yeah, and the more bubbles, the more you gotta soak, and the more you
Yep.
gotta soak, the more everybody takes damage, the more everybody takes damage, the more the healers have to heal. And the more healers have to heal, the chances are people are gonna die.
Correct.
Yep.
Wow, that staff looks familiar, Izzy.
Doesn't it?
Dash, are you ready?
Yep.
If you're ready, click
eat.
ready.
You gotta eat.
Yeah, I don't have any more for you. Take personals.
That's what I've been doing the whole time.
Missing mage buff still too.
I've only got 229 haste food. I blame the rogue. Always blame the rogue. Not you, Ash. You're cool.
Everybody's ready. Countdown. Get ready to go in your position. Kurumi, get to the range. Alright, focus please. Focus. No dying at the beginning.
5, 4,
Mechanics
3,
please.
2, 1.
People are still getting tossed up for no dumb reason. I got boss.
My bad.
Call your top.
That's fine. Armor's breaking soon. Get those bubbles, guys. Bubble, bubble. Pop hero.
Free powder bug? Yeah, right.
I'm fine.
Ignore bubble.
Yeah, ignore the bubbles now. But obviously a lot of heat. Take them.
Got her.
Gotta get those corals.
Blue in front of boss. We got one.
We got one. What the fuck, guys? Really?
I got the blue. That's the one I was on.
Stomp.
Got boss. That's gonna be a shit ton of bubbles to soak if we don't get this.
Alright, next one's coming in 5 seconds. So take a look at the coral where it is and make sure to remember a line.
I can't taunt you.
That's fine.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, me too.
I can't run fast because my thing is... I'm gonna die from moving the boss and...
Just wipe this, please.
Got the rest of the corals.
Except for one. Then wipe it, please. Standing crab, please.
I get a res when somebody gets here. I need to go check what my dogs are barking at.
Yep.
Almost made it. Except Pod decided not to die.
No, I'm incapacitated. I was just running it.
I need another repair bot.
We shouldn't.
Oh,
Not
never
right
mind. I'm
away.
good. I'm good. I thought it was lower than what it was. People are just tunneling the boss and focusing more on DPSing the boss than figuring out the mechanic to get the hell away from him and break the coral.
Yeah, everybody's just gonna have to try to look to see where other colors are going when you got one.
So we have timers for the coral. What people should be doing is like at around 5 seconds from the coral. Take a look at where the coral is, and then Make
Yeah.
sure to get yourself into a position where you're going to be able to get that coral.
Right, when that happens, you guys should fan out because during that point, we are not soaking the bubbles, so you don't have to be close or whatever to make the effort to soak the bubbles. And then whenever the people have the briny bubble, and we need a stack on it, we have to be on top of each other. I'm noticing that people are like two people are stacking on top, and the other person's like over here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You got to be on top of everybody to make the AoE damage help with what's going on.
You should make the rings look like one ring.
I think the range should try to stay stacked like Phoenix's idea. And then after Briny Bubble, try to spread out, space yourselves out to try to be prepared for
For the markers, yes, because the markers
Yes.
happen almost a few seconds after we pop hero, so that should be your indicator.
Yeah, it doesn't happen after briny bubble though.
No, it happens after.
It's on a timer.
Yep.
I'm talking about the marks on top of our heads.
The anchors, yes.
Yeah, well, I was in a briny bubble still, and you got your anchor. They happen pretty close together sometimes.
Right, and that's the reason why everybody needs to switch over and kill the briny bubbles. And if they're stacked on top of each other and you have the stupid iris laser shit, they'll get destroyed immediately.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Can we res them?
I don't know if anybody's running that right now. Iris.
I see a couple people using iris.
I think Quanon maybe.
There is at least one person using the iris.
I've used it in bubbles a couple times.
It's only Quanon.
Zeke has it too.
It's the only
I'm
one.
using it. I save it for bubbles though.
Yeah.
Gotta clean up these mechanics, guys. We can't go the first set of anchors and only one of them gets blown. Everybody's ready, countdown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got this bubble. There's one approaching boss.
Oh.
I got boss.
Beautiful.
Those bubbles.
Hold on.
Why did
Just
we
pre-
pop
we
hero?
just pre-pop hero.
Okay, well there goes that hero. Pop your cooldowns. Okay, I should be getting briny soon. Take him, take him.
I have yellow.
Go.
blue.
Like, you guys should be transforming to move faster. Like, who had the purple marker? They should have transformed to move faster.
I don't think I had a partner.
It was me. And I was next to the core. Like, you guys should be using your speed abilities to move fast. Take him.
Got him. Just
I
in the
can't
nick
move
of time.
fast. I can't move fast. Whoever has the red marker, you can move faster.
He's going. You're good.
Okay,
D.
that's good. Did we miss any?
Nice job.
Okay, good. We were still able to get it to 51 with a busted Europe. Okay, I can take a bubble if need be. When are the next flag markers coming? Got that bubble. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Get ready to Tom.
Yep, I'm ready.
Tom.
Boss. Everybody immediately switch to break off. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Yeah. I got this one. Never mind.
Coming from the backside. 2 balls.
I got back when I'm big over.
Fast.
I got the other one. Or
Cool down.
Much cleaner, guys. Keep it up.
At the taunt.
Bubbles. Get that bubble before you break this.
Move farther back.
Tight, tight. That's tight. Get us up immediately.
I may die through this.
Bubble from the back. Bubble from the back. So make it.
I got it. I got it. Get that up.
Don't stack on me.
Okay, armor's breaking soon. Bubbles.
Don't soak.
It hasn't broken yet. Okay, now don't soak.
Cooldown.
How many stacks do you have?
Not 2.
We're gonna need another cooldown here in a bit. About 4 of them are gonna hit. Offensive cooldowns.
I got it.
I warned it. Like you guys have to predict that damage. I got boss.
Taunt.
Yellow going long.
Yellow, go far.
nice.
That's pretty
All
good.
but one, but I'm dead.
We got 2.
Getting easy up in 10.
Make a mental note where the other 2 are.
Take them, take them, take them. Gotta break us out immediately. Break us out immediately. I'm gonna die.
Got the Arcanaz right. Need to get out. Tom.
I got boss. Run, just run.
Renegade yellow. Go far. Stay there. Stay there. Yellow. Stay there. Yellow. Okay.
Armor's coming back.
I can taunt whenever. Bubbles.
She's at 8. Yep. Follow mechanic.
Keep it up, guys.
Bubbles immediately after. I'll shift in a second. Don't get tossed up. Do not get tossed.
Sorry, that was me. Trying to make it there. And it's on for running, Bob.
Take
Got
him. Stack on top of me. On top of me. On top of me. You're gonna freeze the tank.
You
Fuck.
got me. Oh my god.
Who was that?
I couldn't see your mark.
Take kills on Ren, please. I'm getting attacked by the boss and the running.
Get me out, please, before I die. Let me know if you need a taunt.
Good.
Bubbles, please soak those. Please soak those.
Healer cooldown if you got.
He already popped it.
Just popped it.
Need to get people topped off.
We cannot afford to have
boss.
the. We cannot afford to have the boss touch bubbles right now. We should be breaking them in a bit.
Okay, alright. I got the one behind the boss.
Take boss.
Got
Stack
boss.
on me. Stack on the blue marker. Stack on the blue marker. Get us out immediately, please.
Need a heal
Okay,
cooldown,
two of those bubbles are gonna touch the boss.
He kills Ren. Take boss.
I got boss.
Should pop any CDs,
Yeah, we need heals or we're gonna.
any offensive.
Still got shield up.
I got this bubble. Get bubbles. Get the bubble.
Cool down.
I got, yeah.
Hold on.
Nice, she's getting armor.
Got him.
I'm moving to the side over here by blue. Over here by blue. I'm jumping. Get us out, please, if you can. I'm gonna... No, I can't get myself out of that.
We got bubbles, right? We have too many bubbles.
If that hero would have happened right, she would have been like at 10% roughly. Still, that wouldn't have been enough.
Just die, please. Stand and everything.
We did a lot better with the corals those first couple of rounds.
We're not gonna be able to survive this if we can't kill him in 2 rounds. It's very, very simple. It's facts.
I could use a repair bot.
Everything has to be perfect on this attempt, guys. If you guys need to go switch talents to single target, please do so. I need people doing what Phoenix's DPS is doing.
Not all of us are
Okay, back.
430D.
I know that. But
guys, a
that's
break?
what we need. No, we're trying to do this.
Okay.
I'll bring you after this attempt.
Okay, no problem. Sorry, guys. Coaches are idiots.
Some are, some aren't.
Yes, I know. It's just frustrating. They say a certain time and then 30 minutes later.
Make sure you guys are repairing, please. Take the lock cookies.
That's one thing I always try to do. Is if I said practice was over at a certain time, I tried to end it within a few minutes.
Why is it saying I can't use that item?
Because he
Oh,
left.
because he
another
left.
one.
He's gone though.
Right, he left before people could use it.
I'm actually ready.
Everybody's ready, countdown, please. Get to your positions. Follow mechanics.
Oh, hang on. I got a food buff.
We're 239 now, which is essentially the setup for this composition.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah.
Would it be possible if we maybe saved the lock rocks for who has them for when we're struggling with healer cooldowns, and we can just call it?
Do what?
If we synchronized when people use their lock rocks.
Well, most of the people don't have them.
I mean, I'm using mine when I'm like below 20%. So if I ever see myself below 20%, that's when I do it.
All right, clear your head, focus. Karumi, get to the healers, please. We get down this boss. We have to do it in 2 rotations or it's not going to happen. And I'm going to be looking at numbers right now, too. So make your numbers go up, please.
Hang on, don't go, because I can't go. All right, I'm back.
Are you good?
Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bubbles, bubbles. Bubble. I got boss.
Oh yeah, in the other bubble. Call your taunt.
That's fine. Bubbles.
Hold on.
One left.
Don't soak it.
Pop hero. Offensive. Follow mechanics. Take him.
Colors, get out.
Yellow going long.
Red going long.
Okay, Red's gonna be able to get
Ash kitten,
perfect.
don't stack on me.
Just 2.
Make a mental note where they.
We absolutely have to get those two. I
Oh,
got boss. Get him out immediately.
five seconds, get me out. Oh shit, I taunted
Red
him
going
wrong
long.
time.
Blue going
Go.
I
long.
got boss. I got
Taunt.
boss.
My bad. We got him though.
Armor's breaking off, and we're below
I
schedule.
taunt him back. Just so we don't screw it up.
No, that's fine. I have him. Because I have one.
Okay.
Be on top of Kate, absorbing these. She cannot gain any more. She cannot absorb anymore.
You might want to get her away from this.
I'm trying
That's
to.
fine.
Ellis, is it your turn?
Yep.
Make a mental note of the coral.
Take him.
Got him.
Stack on me. On top of me, please. Get us out immediately, please. Bubbles, guys. Go soak him. Ren, go soak him.
I'm got that one.
Okay, we're good. Let me know if you need taunt. Healer cooldowns, guys. Don't wait.
My cooldown's next.
I got this bubble. Somebody get the one in the back.
Taunt.
I got boss.
Cooldown.
Get him out immediately. Already lost Ash. And we lost 3 people. Swipe this.
Leave me in the bubble. No.
Sometimes we don't have a choice but to somewhat wait. I mean, we've got to make sure we're not staining, otherwise we're casting it for nothing and we're wiping.
Right, but if
Yeah,
it doesn't
dude.
get cast in time, people are dying.
Like, it's literally useless though. Like, if I have to move a little bit, even the flourish is not enough. It's inconvenient. It's like I may as well. It's the equivalent of a wild growth. Like, it's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. I mean, I have to, a certain extent, wait until the swirlies come out so I can move out of them and then cast it to let 1 or 2 people die. Otherwise, everybody dies, because then my cooldown goes to 2 seconds and everybody dies because I had to.
It's not like we're waiting like a split second. It's literally like 2 taps over, and then
Can I get a
we
summons?
do our cooldown.
Doing our best to dot the people who are the lowest, but unfortunately, it's just a mechanic. Everybody's just going to have. Maybe when Zalaira gets here, having a 4th healer will help, but...
We can't 4-heal this. We're not going to meet the DPS requirements for that. I would have to sit a healer for that.
Okay.
And I can't increase the numbers right now because we're 239. If we do that, it's going to just throw off the offset.
Okay.
I'm going to do one more attempt after this, and then I'm switching people out. So, stick around. Venus, did you not get the res?
No. I did not.
The repair dude's still up, so take it. I need everybody pre-potting on this attempt. And at the beginning, healers dot, please. We're literally on offset of maybe 3 to 4 seconds to down this boss, if people are alive. Assuming we get to the second armor break, we're ignoring the corals. You guys are just gonna dump shit on the boss and see if that works. That is the only way we're gonna be able to do this. If we can't kill it in 2 sets of coral, we're not downing this boss. Or not 2 sets of coral, 2 sets of armor breaks.
No, I don't think we have the DPS for that.
That would be easy peasy if most of the people are doing 25k or higher. Everybody's already countdown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bubbles. Pay attention. Participating, taking them. I got this one. I got boss.
Fire taunt.
Take those bubbles.
Red will get next one. I got this one.
Cool down.
Armor's breaking soon. Pop hero. No more soaking bubble. Take him.
Got him.
How we look?
2.
1.
There's 2 up.
We have to get all of them.
Taunt. I'm out. Got him.
Take boss. Gotta get to that far one immediately. We missed one.
How?
They were
Only
super
two up.
She's at 48%. It's a good number. We have to survive. As soon as the second armor break happens, we are ignoring breaking coral. Save your cooldowns for that, please. Your offensive cooldown. Soak. Which one has the next healer rotation?
I'm gonna grab this bubble. Okay, you got it.
Ellis, are you next? Or am I?
I got boss.
Can't forget Pike Lord.
I'm out. Need a healer cooldown.
Cool down.
I got this bubble move.
Keep me up, please. We lost Mystique. Get him up immediately.
Got
Take
the
boss.
boss. Go.
Get us out immediately, please. Get us out. Bubbles. Ren, soak them. Ren, soak them. Fuck, it touched them.
I got it. Didn't touch. I'm gonna die though.
We lost 2 DPS. We're not gonna have the DPS for this
Oh,
with 2 dead.
C1.
Oh.
Ash.
Who did we res that died?
Mystique.
Is he still dead or did he die again?
Died again.
Excellent.
They just die in that.
Okay, wipe
boss
this,
fight.
wipe this. This is just a clusterfuck now.
Just leave us in the bubble.
How long I've waited for that. Is this true power?
If you guys are taking more than 2 bubbles, you're gonna die. And we cannot afford to have you die. I get that you're trying to do the right thing by making the mechanics being followed, but if other people are not participating in these mechanics just for 2 rounds, we're not going to down this boss. Even the tanks are soaking, and I'm soaking too.
Yeah, I soaked one that fight too.
I'm trying to run out and anticipate and soak one first. That way.
Like the far away ones, we can let them.
Shouldn't have to run so.
The far away ones can travel. That's a given. The ones that are close to the boss are the ones that have top priority, which the melee are taken care of.
Yeah, because when you take a far away one, there's one close to the boss at that point, which we gotta take, so it kind of double stacks the burst as it goes.
Like, we cannot, absolutely cannot afford to have any of the bubbles touch the boss at all. Because that is the difference in DPS, that we have to break the shield to trigger her broken shield phase.
Besides, the ones that are far out, no one should be taking those until they travel past this line right here. Once they hit this line, that's when they need to be soaked by somebody. That way it helps to spread out all the damage. It just, whenever we get like 8 of them and like people are popping like 4 at a time, that's when we're getting our most damage.
Sultar, you gotta travel here. Oh, you're
Yeah,
already here. Okay.
I'm running.
I told them that already.
Coming in now.
We just have to survive the mechanics for 2 rounds, and if we cannot down her in those 2 rounds, we cannot down this boss. It is very simple. I'm in a DPS spec right now to help push those numbers.
Yeah, me too. Combined, you and I are doing almost 20.
Right. The healer should be dropping dots if they can too. That will definitely help us. I know it's asking for a lot, but this is what we need. I know we can do this, just everybody needs to be on par, nobody can die. Nobody can be taking more than 2 bubbles. More than 2 bubbles is instant death. Essentially, you should only be taking 1 bubble. The tanks will probably take 2.
Yeah, it's easy for us to mitigate.
I'm just gonna dump DPS and forget the aggro. Since you're in DPS spec, you should be able to handle it.
Oh, does anyone have a talent changer?
I do not, let's see.
I might have the old school, just the single use. I got the Tome of the Quiet Mind.
Got one, thank you.
Who needs it? Oh, you got it? Okay.
I need to change the talent. I don't know if it'll help, but it'll help with healing.
Here, do you need one?
Yeah.
Here, trade me.
I see people spread out. Are you guys doing some kind of a strategy?
We're doing a
breaking
stack
up the team?
method. Just
All
follow the...
healers in range to stack on top of diamond and triangle.
Thank you.
While we're doing all this talent changing real quick, can I get some water, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks.
Make sure you have personal food, please.
I'm back.
Make this attempt count. This is the attempt that we kill this boss.
You say this is the last attempt?
Sure. I'd like to see the other bosses too, and the other bosses are way easier than this. At least the next one's easy.
Except for Zakul.
Oh yeah. Phoenix, click ready.
I was eating. But
Alright.
now I'm ready.
Countdown.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bubble. There's gonna be a coral really close to it. After you shift him, move
Talk.
him. I got bot. Get that, please. Get that.
I'm out.
Cool down.
Okay, I'm shifting past the coral.
We're fine here.
Yeah,
Shift
we're
let her
good.
break. Bring it back a bit.
Get those bubbles, please. Pop hero. Take
Better.
up. Gotta break these guys. Break them. Whoever's red needs to move fast.
Green behind the boss.
Did we just get like one? Or we got two? Keep us alive. The next one, we gotta get all of them. I got boss.
You gonna get Briny Bubble?
Wait, what the hell? I had briny bubble?
Yep.
Yeah, you taunted her.
I got you, D.
I got boss. Get rendered.
White, stay there. Or blue, stay there.
Red far.
Red. We're gonna miss one.
Armor's breaking. We're at 53%. We're not where we need to be on that one. Gonna be a lot of damage. Cannot let the bubbles touch the ball.
Getting a lot of gaps.
Got more bubbles incoming.
I'm getting it.
Cool down.
Take boss.
Got her.
Stack on top of me. Get us out immediately. Okay, you might have to get the bubbles as they're coming out, Rend. I can get one. I can get one. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me.
There's one coming in on the side.
I got it. Healer cooldowns, guy.
Hold down.
Shift. Don't get tossed up. I can take 1 in 4 seconds. I got boss.
Zoltar, where are you going with it?
I'm ice blocking it, guys. So
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but you're gonna.
Other people will still get bubble.
How many people
They
got
will?
bubbles?
Just Izzy, and she's dead. And she's gonna get hit by 2 bubbles.
I'm standing and
Hold on.
Wipe it. You gotta follow mechanics, guys.
Even if you're gonna ice block, just stand on the tank. You can ice block there and get out.
Okay.
Unless you can get like super far away. But
No,
it's,
no,
it's
we
better
need to
get
follow
on the
No,
tank.
mechanics.
even then, it should be.
All right.
When we go into the transition, we have to have the boss at 48%. We had it at 53%. So, if the boss triggers and she's in the green shit or whatever, I'll just wait for the hero to where melee can actually touch her.
Yeah, there's also way too many gaps. I mean, we shouldn't be having any gaps. Melee should be able to come in front of the boss if it's in between like that with tanks.
Yeah, where you can't stack with tanks, so that's a problem.
With
Well, I mean, if you're getting the bubble out, it should be okay.
with the icons over your head, can we try this for the first? Hopefully, if we only do it twice, can we try saying like red and blue? Try to stick to the ones in front of the boss, and green and what is it? Gold. Try to stick to the ones that are behind the boss. Obviously, if you're ranged, try to aim for the farther one away. And melee, try to stick to the closer one.
The highest mobility people should be moving over there, and people should be braking to go and disperse for that. So if you guys are in, well, let me finish. If people are still in the group when the flags are happening, we're not doing this mechanic right, because you guys have to be able to break off to disperse for the flags. Obviously, we don't know who's going to get the flags, but you guys have to be separated, because being everybody clumped up in one section, when the flags are coming up, it's not going to give us enough time to get to the far back ones.
Right. And if two melee get red, you're going to see each other like running toward the same area. Whereas if one is a ranged and one is a melee, you're less likely to, to see the other person.
To answer Fuzzy's question, is whenever the boss does the stomp, if the tanks are stacked on each other, we both get the debuff. And
It doesn't say that. I thought it does, but it just says slams their current target and inflicting damage, Barnacle Bash. But I'm pretty sure I've gotten it from staying on you by accident before.
You're right, because when we first started doing this, I had like 4 or 5 stacks, and I kept dying every time.
Point being for flags, there should never be a melee that goes to the furthest destination, ever. Like, you shouldn't be going lengthwise across the room. You should be going, if you get 2 melee get the same color, they should be going horizontally.
Thank you, Izzy.
So, like, if there's 2 corals near the boss, one goes to one side, the other goes to the other side, and takes the close ones. Whereas the ranged, who have movement abilities like me, Phoenix, Ellis, if we all get it, we can cat form, sprint to the very back, and our counterpart can stay at the front and bust whatever's up there.
Well, the biggest thing is separation. We have to be able to separate, and we know that's going to happen because it's almost a few seconds after we pop hero. But everybody's just telling the boss, like, I gotta get the numbers in. No, we gotta follow mechanics. And get the numbers in, so.
Yeah, try this. If you are red or blue, aim for the direction the boss is going. If you are green and gold or whatever the other color is, aim for where the boss has already. Something other than we're doing.
I'm just gonna call it the spread out because it just needs to happen. That's the biggest thing. You guys have to be spread out for flags. Because at that point, it makes it a little bit easier to see where the platform is. If everybody's clustered in one spot, you don't know exactly where they're going. And that's already too late because the beams are already going off. So can we have a flag caller? I'm not going to be able to call the flags and say alive at the same time. And pop and call hero and everything else. Who can watch the timer for flags?
Phoenix, can you do that, please?
Yeah, I can watch it.
If you're ready, please click ready. Alright, here goes timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got a core really close to the boss.
That's fine.
If that one's gonna bring a thing, I got. I got it. Don't get tossed up.
There's a bubble coming in. I've grabbed 2.
Coming from the back.
Somebody needs to get that. I already took.
Oh, right in your path.
Taunting boss. Get him out immediately.
That was my fault.
Cooldown.
Man, we lost quite enough. Get him up.
I even popped it. I even popped a cooldown before I went in.
Make sure to soak up this bubble, the one that's closest to boss. Get it.
No more.
Take the boss. Get us out of this immediately. Get us out of the. Where are you going?
I was got knocked up coming over
Cool
there.
down.
Action's gonna need some help on staying alive.
Arcing Azurite in 5 seconds.
Hero.
The colors are coming out.
I got boss.
Ren has blue. Go far. Blue.
Red backward.
Nice job.
Take the boss.
I got boss. I got.
Get us out immediately, please. All DPS needs to participate in that.
Arcing Azurite at 5 seconds.
Taunt.
I got boss. Get those.
As he go to the edge.
I got red. It's got coral.
Missed
Yeah, we
one.
missed.
Alright, wipe this. Her health is nowhere close to being attainable.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I was walking over to it and it was like boing. Like, oh shit.
I'm doing a
Turn
5-minute
method?
break. I'm doing a 5-minute break. You guys have to clear your heads. We have to improve. We're taking giant leaps backwards in progression in this. Seemed like our first 2 attempts were our best attempts. After that, it just went to dog crap. We can't do mythic. We don't even have 20. The way the performance is going right now, I wouldn't even waste my time.
Slar came online.
Breaks over soon.
It's too far away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Could we rest the dead again, please?
Yep.
I'm assuming Thas DC'd.
I'm logging back in right now. Be like 30 seconds.
We tried
That's
resing
one.
you already. And we're gonna lose flasks. And I don't know if people have other flasks, and if you don't have a flask, we're not gonna be able to down this.
I have got a small cauldron. By small, I mean the old one.
That'll be better than nothing.
I can make a single flask for anyone who needs it. I mean, I can make like a single flask for a bunch of people.
We're gonna have to send him another rest since he was offline.
I got a couple of intellects.
I got a stamina, I got intellect, I got agility.
I also have one from the previous cauldron, so you don't have to make one.
But you're gonna need one for yourself.
I can use a standard intellect, but this one I can give it to anybody.
But we gotta get that figured out, because we're not gonna be able to down this without cauldron buff.
Anchorweed is the huge issue right now.
Who needs flasks?
I got 25.
That doesn't have one for themselves.
Mystique.
Come see me, Mystique.
I'm good for another 37 minutes.
You should be fine. If we can't down in 37 minutes, I'm calling this. Alright, who else needs a flask? Ash needs a flask.
Ash, come see me. I've got a agility one you can have.
Okay,
Healer's
everyone's ready?
enraged. Healer's enraged.
Make this attempt count, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Make sure to get those bubbles, please. Another set of bubbles soon. I got boss.
Ow.
There's one coming behind the boss.
Ren's got.
Okay. Alright.
Armor's gonna break.
Got this.
Wait until she shifts over to us and then we'll pop. Pop her out. Take him.
Got her.
Red going to the far back.
Okay, it's going to the far back.
We got 3. We got 4 missing.
Couldn't make it there in time.
Tom.
I got boss.
Ow.
Remember, we're not soaking bubbles right now.
Got
Take
her.
boss
Got
again.
her. Got her.
The ship far.
Soltar.
Like, why are we having only everybody just stack up at the first one?
I went all the way to the back.
Because my partner went all the way to the far.
Soltar almost made.
We have her at 52. It's not where it needs to be. Please soak the bubble. Can't afford to have her touch any bubble.
Hold on.
Zoltar, don't move away from the bubble.
Sorry.
Taunting. Get him out immediately, please.
I'm out.
I didn't get it. She got armor. I'm moving her.
I'm dead.
Get him up. We can't afford to lose anybody else. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. There's a lot by melee. Take boss. Stuck on me, please. Careful not to get tossed up.
Cool down.
We lost
no.
Mystique. Okay, wipe this.
Yeah, I got.
We are still getting people getting tossed up. I mean, this is gonna be my last attempt. I'm done with this boss.
How long I've waited for that. Is this
I made it.
You can res us.
Yep. I'll get Ellis to do a mass.
Thank you.
We have a couple of people still doing under 20k.
Well, to be fair, people had to run around to try and break coral a couple times. People died.
Man, we still didn't break all the corals.
I think we should give up to a certain extent on trying to get that farthest one, because every time I watch people try to get to it,
Can't make it. Yeah, it's all the exact opposite of where the boss is at, so you got to run all the way across the room.
Well,
I even blinked there and still couldn't make it.
here's a thought. So if we can keep the ranged generally around the center, then getting the back ones aren't an issue.
That's what we used to do, but now you said we're doing a stack method, right?
But the issue with that is then if they're in the center, then it's going to be a longer distance for them to stack up for briny bubbles. So people aren't going to make briny bubbles then.
And that's a wipe.
With normal running speed, without a speed boost at least.
That is true.
Which you're not always going to be able to depend on a speed boost because it won't always be off cooldown.
So I'm with Izzy. You probably just need to ignore the one that's on the exact opposite side of the boss if it's far away, because we just can't seem to make.
Dash, Phoenix, are you ready?
Eating. Just need like food to be instant. I mean, is there any reason why it?
We just sit there for
you
10
have to eat
seconds.
it for 10 seconds? No, it's just to make people wait because Blizzard likes wasting people's time.
I think we should start the ranged off right here, so there's less movement, because we can all reach the boss to where they pull it.
Yep, and that's good for a
check,
start, but that's
check
not
healer
where we have
range
issues,
on that.
right? Once the coral starts coming up, we start scattering, right, and moving around.
But yeah, I mean, but what I'm saying is if you start at a further distance than starting there, you get more DPS at the beginning
That's
until
out
the
of-
movement starts.
Also, at the beginning, the healers could probably dump DPS into the boss maybe for 10 seconds. And that's just a stupid number I'm thinking of outside of my head. Because at the beginning, we're not taking any damage. And the damage that we are taking, the tanks can heal it. Everybody's ready to count down. This is the last attempt, make it count.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, we got one on the other side.
Bubbles are coming. Don't get tossed up. Let it come to you, don't go after it.
Tom.
Got boss. Get that bubble before. Never mind, I got it.
Hold on.
I got this bubble, everybody. Who's getting the next one?
There's a couple coming. Pop hero. Pop offensive. Throw your mama at this thing.
I can't. She's in
What's
an
that supposed to
urn.
mean?
There would be ashes everywhere.
I mean, it'd be ashes on
Arcane
the
Azurite soon.
Yes, spread.
Colors
Spread.
coming up.
Take
Powder.
him. I'm sticking right here to the
Going
closest one.
long on yellow. Who's got yellow?
Okay, catch up again. How many did we miss?
2.
I got boss.
Tom. Still
Take
gotta
boss.
go.
Colors, get them out.
I'm going far.
Got blue.
We should have gone it.
Got them
That was
both.
perfect. Heal everybody up. Armor's breaking. God, man,
Soak
49.
bubbles again.
That's very doable. This is very doable.
Soak bubbles again.
We have everybody needs to survive, and everybody needs to participate.
Good, because I don't have another mama to throw at them.
Who's soaking these for melee? I got one of them.
I see one, I'll grab it, man.
Cool down.
Don't get tossed up.
Take her.
I got boss. Stack them tightly. Get them out immediately.
Get us out, everybody.
Bubbles.
Get that-
Bubbles,
get
I got
that-
this.
Get him out.
Let's get people top.
Don't let us die. People are still getting tossed up.
Ren's got this one next to the boss. No, I don't.
I grabbed it.
Up.
Gotta go.
Get the
Hold
boss.
on.
Get us out
Whoa,
immediately.
where are you
Stack.
going? Where you...
Who just froze
And
everybody?
That happened.
Who just froze everybody? It was Karumi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
We got him, it's good, it's good.
No, we're losing Queen on. Top us off and get Queen on up. I got this bubble. We need to be topped off, healer.
No
I
more
need
soak.
heals.
No more soaking. Ignore breaking them.
Kill her as fast as you can.
Just kite her out of that area so we have room. So we can survive the damage. Just kite her. Keep kiting her. Nobody's gonna go break them anymore. Pop all cooldowns on. Healers, DPS, and ignore. Just ignore. DPS the boss.
Just make sure you don't kill people with the blades.
Okay. That was our best attempt, and people died. I can break myself out.
How do you
I think
break
it was.
yourself?
I think it was the laser that killed me. To be honest. Let me see
Yep.
my recap. Said melee. Arcan's what killed me.
With ignoring that and people not dying, we would have had this boss. Yep. Yeah, we would have had the boss.
I think so. Just
15%. 15%.
Yeah, and then we lost like 6 people from the lasers. I hope this improves next week because this is really sad. No, we are not, because there's a lot. This boss has a lot of crap people need.
I don't want to die.
I'm working on logs.
Portal looked up.
Portal coming up.
Thank you for portal.
We have designated raid healers, right? People that are just healing the raid.
Rewrite the class. I think Hellas should be raid healing because he's more of a raid healer than a direct healer.
For the most part, we can. The tanks can handle themselves. So for the most part, the 3 healers should be AOE healing everybody.
Yeah, the tanks